Morning guys, so it's Bank Holiday Monday, day 5 of our bathroom refurb. The plaster has been in, as you can see behind me. So the ceiling's all now been plastered. He's plastered that wall, which was I didn't ask him to do that one. He's done the whole window wall, and he's done up there and behind the door. Obviously he's not done that wall because that's being tiled, and that wall's being tiled, so that's on me today. My daughter is just priming up the walls. So she's going to finish priming that, and then she's going to jump on this wall, get that coated with primer. We're pretty much set to go. Got to put some battens on once we know where our lines are going to be. Okay, so we're fully primed up now. We've got our battens on our wall, so we're coming off the bath level all the way around, so we have a full tile above the bath. If I've measured it out right, we should have about a half tile just under cut at the top and a similar cut at the bottom, but we're just going to verify that. We're just going to work out our spacings on the bathroom wall, on the back of the bath wall, and then we're just going to go from there. So to get an idea of what our cuts are going to be like, we've got our centre line from that wall to this wall. So we're just going to, you can do it with a tape measure guys, but too much room for error if you fucking miss with a tape measure, which is easily done, believe it or not. So all we're going to do is just mark out full tiles and just see. So on this wall we've got a lovely big cut, so we've got 3/4 of a tile nearly there, so that's perfect on that wall. So we know we're going to get 3/4 of a tile on that wall, so we're just going to double check our measurements this way. Just to give you a ballpark guys, just to make sure that everything's going to line up. Oh, got my pencil. Make sure it's going to line up nice and neatly. So as you can see there, I've got nearly a half tile cut, which is perfect there. And then going down, you can see straight away I've got nearly a full tile at the bottom, just under. So yeah, I've got nearly a full tile there at the bottom, so that's perfect. By the time the floor goes on, that will lift that up. So that's going to be nice. It's going to look like a full tile all the way up, so it's working out really well. So now that we're at that point, what was it? Okay guys, so we've got the centre line for this wall, so we've got to see where our tiles line up, because we want to make sure that it looks like it's flowing round. So if we've got 3/4 of a tile there or 3/4 tile there, it means we're probably only going to have a 1/4 tile there, so this needs to be at least 3/4. So from our centre line we're just going to see how it pans out. That's one. That's nearly a full tile. By the time we've got our tile on that one with our adhesive, that's probably going to be about right. Just double check this way because we may have to make some changes. Right, so this way we're going to have a massive grout line, so that doesn't work. So then what we have to do is try something else. So we will go 60, so that's a 300 half mark. On this wall we will then go this way and we'll mark either side of the tile like so, and see how that one works out. Now that will work out better because that's nearly a half tile, so that means we have a half tile that side, so that works out well. So we'll just double check this way. We're going to come off that tile, so first one was there, second one was there, so we've got cut tile, so just double check that. Then my pencil mark was just there. So get a measure now. There's a 600 tile, and we've got 32 that way and 20 that way. So we're going to have a 500 tile. That is acceptable. So it now looks like we're going to have full tile, nearly a full tile going wrapping around the corner. We're doing straight drops. So that all works perfect, and if we do the same principle on that side, whatever size tile we do here, we're going to have to put there, and that way then these walls will look like they're marrying up. So if this wall is going to be roughly, say 320, we're going to come 320 off of this wall now, which is there, and we know the tiles are 600. 600. By the time we've got a tile on that wall, should be almost a full tile off that wall. and then the half tile going round should look pretty good. So we're pretty much there, guys. Okay guys, so we've halfway through this one wall at the minute. So we're just sort of halfway through this wall. We're just doing these wall cuts, and because there's a couple of undulations, I want to try and get a nice seamless. That's not tight, it's in there snug, but it's not pushed in hard. So we're going to try these new tile cutters out, tile discs from H&H Tiling. Now you probably all know these guys from TikTok. So we went for the white diamond, and we've gone for this one, which is this one here. So we're going to use this one for now because it's got the polishing edge, and see how we get on with this one. So it's a bit of a product review as well, and a shout out to these guys for hooking me up with some new tile stuff and a free smelly for the van. So the real test is I've got to take a little bit off this. I don't know if you can see that pencil line. I've just got to shave it off to nothing because the sealing runs out a tad. So we're going to give this old cutter a whirl and see how she comes out. Let's see how this trims up the edge of this. Going to wash the pencil mark off, guys, because I don't want you seeing what looks like chipped edges. I want it to be an accurate review of the blade. So, to be fair, there's a bit of chip in there, but that was only very finely trimmed. But there, it's looking pretty good. So, cutting wise, yeah, quite impressed. Considering I'm actually trimming that, if I was to do that with a standard blade, I could take big chunks out of that, because I'm only shaving the edge, because I'm literally running the blade down and just cutting a little bit off. So you do that with a normal blade, or any cheap blade offered from Wix or someone, you'll shatter that edge. So I'm quite impressed with that, guys. Yeah. Okay guys, so that's now, it fits in there nicely. So I've got the 60 diamond polishing block. I'm just gonna polish the edge up just to take that out, and that looks, I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Now that I've taken the worst of it off, well, it's like it wasn't even that bad. It just gives it a nicer finish when it's up there. Okay guys, like, share, follow. Cheers guys. Big shout out to H&H Tiles. Okay guys, so back to H&H Tiling cutting discs. We're going to cut an actual chunk of tile out this time, because we've got to go around the boxing. So let's see how good these cut. So guys, what I do when I'm doing my cutting, I have these knee pads. Now as you can see, there's holes cut in them, but what they do is they take the vibration out of the tile and minimises the risk of them shattering. So it's always a good idea to put something soft under your tiles when you're using a grinder to do your cuts. Now I could do one of my cuts on that and snap it afterwards, but I want to test the blade out, and because it's going in the boxing over there, the cut line's never going to be seen. So this is purely just to see how good their discs are. So let's start with this one. Cutting speed, not bad at all. cut edge is pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I'm just going to clean this corner out. Sorry guys, my video must have cut out or I pushed the wrong bloody button. It's becoming a bit of a habit of mine. But yeah, those cuts were absolutely really brilliant. Really good. Once they were polished up, got rid of any minor chips. So yeah, big shout out to H&H tiling or tiles. Cheers guys. Okay guys, so it's 1:15. I'm not the fastest tiler in the world, so I don't really care what anybody says about my speed. But I'll just give you a little pan and see how we're getting on. That wall's all been done and cut round. Obviously when the batten comes off tomorrow, we can do the bottom ones, same as there. That wall is complete, a nice cut round the bottom. We're now just marking out for here, so we're going to do that whole wall. And because it's sitting on the bath, we should be able to do the cuts going down as well. So that will basically be finished tiled. So all we're going to have tomorrow is 6 or 5 tiles on that wall really. And then another few tiles on that wall. Obviously along the top there with the trim. And that's all we're tiling. So we should have all the tiling done tomorrow. Get the floor cleaned. Potentially get some of it grouted. I've got to try and match the colour best we can. He wants it almost invisible grout line. So I'll take a tile sample with me tonight. And then in the morning when the shops are open, my supplier, grab another bag of adhesive, enough grout to grout the whole thing. And I might get a bag of rapid for tomorrow so we can rapid set the bottom and then I can grout the whole thing and then the tiling's finished. And then I can do the floor and start second fixing on Wednesday. Potentially be out of here Thursday at the latest. I've got the lights still to put in. Just got to finish the wiring. As you can see above me, the wires are there but not fitted. And we've got a window board to fit there, which is in the van. And then we're going to do a tile upstand all the way around. So just cut a tile the same and a little upstand all the way around. That's got to be discussed again with the client just to make sure that is what he wants. Don't forget guys, like, share, follow, and stay tuned. Right, so that's end of day 6. We are pretty much tiled. We just got to do the low stuff when the batten comes off. And top of the, I've got top of the boxing to do. But I've got to trim that, get that nice and level. So I'll do that tomorrow. We'll get a nice line across there and we'll polish to it. And then he's going to pick up the trim and then we can level that and put the adhesive on with a very slight fall forward, only minor, just to allow any condensation and water to roll off. Not really essential there because it's not really a water area. I've got the floor to lay. We're going to do a half tile skirting all the way around. So that's another job for tomorrow. So we've got that bit and we've got that bit. That's all done. And we've done that bit down there and we've gone down behind the bath just enough so that it's beyond the bath panel. So we'll get the rest of that done. It's basically a full tile at the bottom with a little bit of a packer. So by the time the floor goes in, gives me my expansion gap. So that's worked out really well. I'm going to pick up a bag of rapid set for tomorrow because we do all of that and that in the rapid set, and then hopefully we can get all this depegged, washed and grouted tomorrow as well, which would be really good. And then it's just a matter of finishing electrics, putting the sill board on, bath panel, put the vanity in, plumb the toilet in, job done. So I reckon Thursday at the latest we'll be finished here. I'm hoping Wednesday, but I'm not going to push myself. That's why I came in today, so that if I need to, I can have Friday off. Or I can go do some handyman jobs that I've got people have asking me to do. So I can work, I can take it off. It's completely my choice. So there you go, guys. That's day 6. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.